Hello everyone, good morning. It's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Hope everyone is great today. Y'all, this hair is little crazy. I literally just threw it up. I did pretty much nothing to it. But hey y'all, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a really awesome weekend. Y'all, we have been nonstop, as you know, doing our bathroom renovation. It is not done yet. We are getting close. We're getting close. Hopefully a few more hours of just like solid, like diligent work on it, and hopefully we can be done. But anyways, y'all, everything went pretty well. My house is a teetotal disaster. But I think it'll be all worth it in the end when it's all done and everything's cleaned up, and I can't wait for everything to be cleaned up. I can't wait. So hello, Amy. Hey, Suzanne. Hey, Phyllis and Ann. Hey, Darla. Hey, Alexandra and Tina and Crystal and Aletta. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Karen and Christy. Esther. Annie and Jessica Rogers. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Barb. Hey, Susie and Carol and Pam. Oh my goodness. It is cold here too. It's in the 30s here. It's not that cold, Pam, but it is cold here. Good morning, Terry Longley. Hey, Marlo and Jenny and Amanda and Debbie and Sandra and Lena. Hello, everybody. Good morning, y'all. Linda Stokes, thank you for the stars. Thank you so much. All right, so let's hop into this because I have a little boy anxiously waiting to get outside. So even though it's cold. So let's get this thing going. So we are going to make a birdhouse. And I'm going to use one of these little signs that I got from Dollar Tree at Valentine's Day time. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. It's got like a little sticker on it. That's what this image is. It's starting to peel off. So I'm just going to go ahead and peel off whatever will come off. I'm not really worried about any of the image showing. That's totally fine. Hey, Trisha. So I've got this. I've got some of these little paint sticks, these quartz stir sticks. I think Mary Lee Davis sent these to me. And we're going to do some black paint, and then I've got a few different bird options, all right? So we're going to start with the front of this, and we're going to paint the whole front black, all right? Just cover up the image and the white, because this is going to be like, we want it to kind of look like the inside of our birdhouse. So I'm just going to do a quick coat of black chalk paint. It doesn't have to be perfect because most of it's going to be hidden, all right? And I am just going to do the front. I'm not worrying about the sides just yet because I'm not really sure what I want to do with those. Wait, Tina, really? I'm trying to think if I've ever seen that. I don't think I've seen that. That's interesting, Tina. And very cool. I'm trying to... Maybe I have seen that, but I sure have never bought it. If I have ever seen it. Okay. So this is good. This is all we need to just coat that. Just one coat will be plenty, okay? Alrighty. Let me dry this really quick. Griffin is on spring break this week, so we don't have any specific plans, but we're going to try and do some fun things this week. I'm not really sure what yet. Nothing elaborate. But we're going to do something. Oh, congratulations, Amanda. That is wonderful. Okay. Janice, thank you so much. All right. So there we go. Got it painted. So we're going to grab our sticks. I don't know for sure how I'm going to do this. The burnt umber paint, I didn't use that. I used black for this, but I use the burnt umber all the time. It's by Apple Barrel, and the color is burnt umber. They have lots of different brands have that same color. It's either called burnt umber or raw umber, but you can use it for a lot of, I use it all the time. Use it all the time. All right, so we're going to take our little popsicle sticks, and I'm going to lay them across and see how many of them I need. I'm using this size as opposed to the tongue depressors because the tongue depressors were not tall enough for for this particular craft. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out how many of them I want. And do I want a gap like that? I think I'm going to do a gap like that. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to use 5 of these. These are the quart size stir sticks. I think they come from Lowe's. And I am going to grab a piece of scrap paper. Fine. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take my little piece of scrap paper and I'm going to lay this onto my little birdhouse, and I'm going to just rub right up against the roof line. Okay, to kind of give me a bit of a template for the shape of this little house, okay? So then I'll take my scissors and we're just going to cut this out just right on that line that I kind of made. Cut that out. I'm really mostly worried about the top, the roof line. I'm not as much worried about the length because that will be easy to trim. Okay, so then I'm going to take my little popsicle sticks and lay them out. Trying to kind of space them about the same as I had them. Make sure the width is about the same. So I'm using this as my guide, okay? Space them out a bit. All right. And then I'm going to trace. So I'm just going to lay this down. And I'm going to just take a marker and trace the outline of the top of the little birdhouse onto my sticks. Just like this. Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry the text is coming in late. That's crazy. All right, so we cut, you can see, can y'all see that, what I did there? So now I'm just gonna take and cut right on that line with some scissors. And then the goal is that these are gonna just fit right in here and just line up with the top of that roof. Terry is coming. It's slow, but it's coming. It's almost almost done. We still have a few more things left to do, but we are getting there. Sooner than later, okay? Sooner than later. I'm hoping that by tonight we can be pretty well wrapping it all up, is my hope. Okay, so you can see that I didn't really worry about the bottom because I can come in later and kind of trim the bottom up. Thank you, Anita. Okay. All right, y'all, here we go. So now what I'm going to do, let's see, what am I going to do now? I need to get a hole cut. So I'm going to lay these on. They didn't, this top one, I don't like how it's laying. Hang on. I think I need to mess with this just a little bit. I don't like how that top one did. All right. Okay, bear with me, y'all. Okay, before I glue these down, I want to cut a hole, okay, in the middle for our bird hole, okay? Thank you so much, Deborah. So let me find something round. That's big enough. I think I want a little bit bigger than that. It's going to be too big. I need something right in the middle. Is this? No. That's not quite right. Let's see. This is probably right here. Okay, yeah. All right, so let me just get these kind of lined up the way I want them. And I'm going to take my bottle of paint and just kind of sit it on here where I want it. Adjust them if you need to. Just kind of sitting it right in the middle. And then I'm going to, again, trace around. I'm hoping that I can cut this out instead of painting it. That's my hope. But if in the end we can't, then we can't. So we'll see. So we'll start with this one here. So we're just going to cut this circle right out. And I'm fine with if it splinters a little bit because I want it to look kind of like an old birdhouse. So it's okay if it kind of splinters up a little bit. Thank you, Christy Lee. All right, so then for this one, I think I'm going to use my knife, which I bet is nowhere to be found. I bet it's not. Hang on, y'all. Let me run over here and see if my knife is over here. Oh, really, Jeannie? I got mine from Home Depot. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can find my knife laying over here where Andrew was working. Where are you? I need my knife. Oh boy, y'all. Nope, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, y'all. So, we're going to have to improvise. have to do a little improvising, and I don't know if it'll work or not. But I'm just going to take a blade, and I'm hoping that I can use this to cut out my circle. Let me try a second time. Probably Maryland. I don't know. Who knows where it's at. Okay, let's do a third time. It's definitely cutting it. I think if I had my knife, I wouldn't cut myself like I just did. I'm sure it is, y'all. I'm sure it's in the bathroom. It's somewhere down there. Oh, crap. Okay. It's okay. I think I can make it work. Okay. All right. So think I can just put this back. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, let's try this one. I know if I do it with the scissors, it's just not gonna work. It's gonna just really tear it up. That's a good thought, Tina. I don't know if that would work or not. Y'all, this is what happens when I am so determined to have something look a specific way. I just make life harder on myself, is what I do. Let's see, this is actually working, I think. Maybe just kind of scoring it and then cutting it away. That worked. Okay, there we go. All right, so now you can see kind of how it's coming together, okay? It's starting to look like a birdhouse, right? Okay, so what I want to do now is paint or stain, finish these somehow. So, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to stain it. But I'm going to mix a color. So I'm going to grab some of my burnt umber. And I'm going to grab some gray. This is country gray. So it can have kind of like a weathered look. It's kind of what I'm got in my head. So let's mix this. I'm going to do a little more gray. All right. There we go. So I just mixed the two, burnt umber and the country gray, and I'll show you what this looks like. Y'all, my finger's starting to bleed now. Looks like this. Okay, so kind of like this grayish brown, kind of like a taupey color. Okay, so let's paint these, and then we're going to use some baby wipes to wipe it off. And then we may even do some other things to it. I'm not sure yet. All right, I think I'm going to go over the top of the barn as well, or the birdhouse rather, with this same color. If I have enough of it. That way everything matches. Okay. Wipe off the excess. Thank you, Tina. That just comes from all those years of mixing paint. I know my colors. Okay. So I just took the baby wipe and just went right over that, and it worked. It worked good. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do now is go ahead and put these on, and then we'll adjust them, the color, if we need to, as we go. And I'm not gonna cut the ends just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on, and then I'll cut afterwards. So I'm just putting this on with some hot glue. I'm going to start with my end pieces. Just make sure those go on right. Did I lose one of my pieces? I think someone was saying I lost one. Yeah, I did. I sure did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's amazing what you all see that I don't see. All right. Let's see. Let's do our middle next. So this piece right here. If this is something that you end up winning from me, you might get a little blood. I'm just kidding. It's all right. It's good. I mean, it's barely bleeding. It's just bleeding a smidgen. Okay. Before I do the next piece on the bottom, I'm going to do the side piece. That way I make sure the circle is forming the right way. So I'm going to do this piece now. It's a little extra piece of Kayla, Tina. Just a little extra part of me. I wanted to be extra generous. Okay. I'm going to add this little piece in that fell off. How does this go on? Did I paint the wrong side? I painted the wrong side. No biggie, we can fix it. I think that just adds character to it. Barb, I used a piece of paper to and I didn't trace it. I'm sorry. I laid the piece of paper on and used my finger and just rubbed where I needed to cut. And then I laid this over top of my pieces and traced out what I needed to cut. All right, now I'm going to grab this bottom piece here. This is looking cute. Stick this on. Okay. Now, here's what it looks like so far. How cute is that? Okay, so I'm just going to flip it over and I'm going to take my scissors and just trim off the excess sticks, okay? Just use my scissors. You could also use a knife for this, which would probably be easier. But since I have lost mine somewhere in this house, I'm just sticking with the scissors. Okay, there we go. How cute. How cute. All right. The paint needs to be touched up just a smidge on the inside here. Okay, and to give it a little bit more of a sort of aged or distressed look, I think I'm going to grab some white paint. And I'm just going to pour some of this in here. I'm going to grab I think I'll just do this. A foam brush, dip it in, and then dab a bunch of it off. And I'm just going to dry brush the white onto the little birdhouse. You can do as much or as little as you want. Okay, so it looks kind of like that. And let me touch up this black on the inside. Again. Okay. All right, there we go. Let me dry this. And our little birdhouse is ready for its bird. You could definitely do a chippy look. Absolutely. That would be very cute. Okay. So here's our little birdhouse. Almost forgot. I also have the metal ribbon from Hobby Lobby. This is $4.99 regular price. But then when the ribbon goes on sale, you can get this for 50% off. So I'm going to put this just right on top on the roof. It fits perfectly. Here's the problem though with this is that hot glue does not hold it on very well. I'm thinking that I will just kind of bend it all the way around the roof line, and we'll probably add some rust to this as well. So I think maybe what I might be able to do is nail it on. Let's see if I can nail it. So let me grab a nail, a hammer. And let me see if I can nail it to get it started so that it stays. Let's see. Maybe I'll do a little hot glue first. Staple would be great. Oh, thank you, Tina. It's a mess today. All right, a little hot glue. And then I'm going to see if I can just hammer. There we go. Look at that. Okay. So then I think I will do hot glue. I'll just keep going with the hot glue since I've got one side nailed down. And I'm going to see if I can't just keep bending this carefully around. Let's see. Let me grab, maybe this will work. I need something to kind of help me get it in that little crevice. Okay, there we go. All right. That's working, y'all. It's working. Look how cute. The metal is from Hobby Lobby. All right, so I'm just going to do some more hot glue in here. I may end up adding a nail in here. I don't know. Okay. Just keep, y'all, and it's the perfect size. This particular one, it fits perfectly on the top of this. Okay. All right. Let me just go all the way down with the hot glue, and then I'm going to nail for sure down here on the end, just to make sure it stays. Trim this off. It cuts no problem, y'all, with scissors. Y'all, I don't know that I have seen the metal ribbon at Dollar Tree. All right, let me do another one up here. Okay. All right, there we go. So, there's our little metal roof. I'm going to take some of the milk chocolate from Apple Barrel. This is the multi-surface milk chocolate from Apple Barrel. Whoopsie daisy, that was too much. All right, and I'm going to take a foam brush. I generally like to use a pouncer, but I don't have one out. It can be sandy, so you do have to be kind of careful. And I'm just going to add some of this onto the metal to give it kind of a rusty look. So just kind of tapping it on. I'm not going overboard with it, but I do just want a little bit of it on there. Patricia says the ribbon's half off at Hobby Lobby this week, so there you go. You can pick some up. Okay, so there is our rust. All right, and then let's see about like a little knob or something for a little perch. Let's see what I've got. I think this, don't know if I can get this to stay is the only problem. Misty, the color I'm using for the rust is milk chocolate. It's a multi-surface milk chocolate from Apple Barrel. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna cut this. Okay, I'm gonna sand the end. Okay. All right. I don't know if it'll stay or not. I'm gonna paint this the same color as the house. We'll see how it does. Okay. All right, I'm gonna take some hot glue and just stick it right on the end. Okay. All right, there we go. So I have a couple of options for our bird. I have this one right here that somebody, I think, sent to me that we can put right on it. Okay. Or I have these right here, little wooden cutouts. As well, which I'm sort of leaning towards that. I'm gonna grab some Excelsior. Okay, and I'm gonna put it just right here, hot glue it right here to the base. All right, so there is the Excelsior. Looks cute. I think I like the wooden bird, the best, personally. And honestly, what color do I want to do? My mind is going towards black. My mind is sort of going towards black, but what color? What color? What color? What color? What color do y'all think? Y'all are saying red. Okay. All right, we'll do red. I didn't think about red. Okay. All right, let's do red. So, I'm just going to use just Bright Red by Apple Barrel. All right. Let's see here. Okay, let me do a second coat. All right. Okay, let's see. right, I think that's cute. I think it needs a little something though. I'm going to take my brush with the black paint and just kind of go around the edges. Just a little. To make him stand out a little bit more. So I'm just kind of dry brushing around the edges a bit. Okay, that's better. All right, so that's what that looks like. So let me see. I think that a little square block might be too big, but let me see. Okay, maybe not. All right, I'm gonna stick some hot glue. I've kind of positioned it first where I wanted the block, and now I'm gonna put my bird on so that the bird is perched onto the little perch. Okay, now I'm gonna glue it on. That's right, Alexandra. Okay. Alrighty. Y'all, how cute is this? How cute is that? I'm loving it. Alright. Y'all are saying it needs an eye, so let me do an eye real quick. I think somebody sent me a little dot maker, but I don't know what I did with it. Don't know what I did with it. I put it, I am not sure. So we'll just have to use the end of a brush. Just use the end of a brush and some black, which is right here. Well, that's a good thought, Nancy. All right, I'm gonna go in with the, and just do a little bitty. Why does that look like that's not right? Is that right? Does that look stupid? Why do I feel like that looks weird? How's that? Okay. I think if it had the eye, it needed the beak. All right, y'all. I think it looks pretty good. I'm thinking that I just have one more thought, just because I am who I am. And I can't help that. Oops, Daisy. I'm feeling a little bit of a buffalo plaid bow. This is the buffalo plaid from Dollar Tree. You got it, Amanda. You got it. And I'm thinking right up here on the chimney is where it's going to be the cutest. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. It just makes it, y'all. I mean, it just absolutely makes it. I'm sorry. It just really does. Okay. Brenda's like, oh no, here she goes again with the bow. Y'all, but you just wait. Just wait until you see how cute it is. You'll understand. All right, this is coming up just a little bit. Let me glue that back down. Okay, and it's done, and it turned out adorable. I think it turned out so super cute. Look at that. tell me that bow just does not absolutely make it. It needed the bow. It needed the bow. I love it. I agree, Judy. Everything's better with a bow. Absolutely. It's so stinking cute. So stinking cute. I think it turned out adorable. I'm glad we did red. I think the red looks really cute. But, I mean, y'all, I mean, you could do something like this in any which way you want to. That's the great thing about it. It doesn't have to be neutral, kind of like I did it. You could do something bright and colorful for spring. So you could really make it, you know, bright and colorful. Someone had mentioned that they did something real whimsical with a bird that had floral wings. Maybe even just make the bird floral. I think that would be really cute to put like a really pretty floral napkin or something on the bird. I think that would be adorable too. Paint your birdhouse maybe a fun color. Maybe even do like different colors. That would be cute. Like do, you know, yellow and blue and pink and teal and green maybe. I think, you know, just doing different colors would be cute. I mean, there's so much that you could do. But I think this turned out really cute. I like how it turned out. I think it looks really adorable. And I'm happy with it, y'all. I'm happy with it. So, anyways, there we go. There is our cute little craft for this morning. I hope you all enjoyed this. And I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you all here in a very few hours since I was late. I'll see you very soon. Bye.